Save the city or catch your greatest enemy. You can't do both.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
You can't do both, I said.
No, I mean the other thing.
Save the city or catch your greatest enemy?
You think you're my greatest enemy?
Yes! You're obsessed with me!
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are! Who else drives you?
Welcome back to Thinking Critical. This is Wes, and we've got some Batman news, breaking Batman news to be specific. Going to talk about the identity of the next Batman that's going to be introduced in Future State. We thought originally it was going to be Luke Fox, then it looked like maybe it could be Tim Fox as well. We finally know the true identity, and I'm also going to cover a couple other topics. Nightwing and Batgirl finally got married in Dark Knight's death metal event in one of the anthologies. Going to talk about that and some of the happenings that are going on right now in Detective Comics concerning Damian Wayne. We know that he kind of threw down the Robin sigil. He has returned with a new look. We also have a new plan by Hush that we're going to talk about as well. And here with me is the man with the most fatal takes on the entire interwebs. He's got a great YouTube channel. He is Fatal J. How you doing, Fatal J?
My name is Fatal J, the king of debaters. Wes loses to me all the time when we debate. I'm glad I'm here.
You are the master debater, sir. live on YouTube. But I would say that I schooled you both times that we've decided to have a contest of wits regarding The Rock and the DCEU Zack Snyder bullcrap. But we're talking about comic book news here today, Fatal J. You say you are a Batman expert, so who better than to talk about all this information? Now, before we get into the details and the identity of the next Batman, I do want to say, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. Give us a thumbs down if you don't. Either way, we want to hear from you in the comments section. Do you want more Fatal J on the show? I know I don't, but you guys keep asking me to bring him back, so I keep doing it. If you want me to kick him to the curb, just let me know in the comment section. I will gladly do it. But, I have to service the viewers.
Hey, don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. They love me more than you. And I'm just being nice. I'm just...
It's true. The viewers love all my all the people that come in and contribute to the channel more than me. But let's get into the big news. We've been wondering who is the next Batman in Future State. Future State, obviously pops off here in a few weeks, the beginning of January. The original rumor was that it was going to be Luke Fox, son of Lucius Fox. Then when we read, I think it was in Detective Comics 1027, it kind of made it seem like it might have been Tim Fox. They were both going to be in there. Obviously, Luke Fox is Batwing. And it is confirmed. John Ridley's Batman in Future State is going to be Tim Fox himself, the more obscure brother of the Fox brothers. Obviously, the Fox family is flush with money after Joker stole, or he kind of duped Catwoman into stealing Bruce's money. Took it from her. They ended up stealing it back, gave it to Lucius Fox and his family because it was too hot to give back to Bruce Wayne. So now the Fox family are billionaires themselves. What do you think about this, Fatal J? Is this who you were hoping would be the next Batman?
I don't know. I'm got mixed feelings about this one. I do like change. I'm not like most people say, "Oh no, this can't be happening." No, I'm not one of those people. I just want to see how it plays out. Kind of makes a little sense that this is Lucius Fox's son that's going to put on the cowl because hey, Lucius Fox is the guy that come up with all the gadgets anyway. So let's see how this goes. It could be fun. The design of the suit, I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it.
Luke Fox is Batwing, and he was like Special Forces military, so it seems like he would have been the more logical character, but I'm not sure exactly everything about Tim Fox's background. I just knew that they were going to call him and bring him back. Maybe he's a Special Forces guy too.
Yeah, and I remember Luke Fox, he had a great design. I'm not talking about the one where you can see his hair. I'm talking about the other one where he was in a full body suit. I love that suit, and I wish they could have did more with it. It was almost like an Iron Man, Batman type of feel. I wanted to see more of that. So, guys, let me know if there's some action figures around with that little figure, because I want that.
Hey, what do you think is going to be up with Luke Fox? Do you think we're going to see some Batwing and the next Batman in Future State as well?
Shoot, kind of like a Batman Robin thing. Sign me up. I would like to see something like that.
That's what you want to see. Just so happens I have some information about that as well. We do have a sneak peek Batman Black and White #3. There's going to be a story from John Ridley in there featuring his Batman. And there's certainly a sidekick character up in the top right. I don't know if that's Robin, but it does appear that it might be Luke and Tim's younger sister as a sidekick. That's an unnamed sidekick. Don't know if that character is going to be in the next Batman, but it does appear at some point Tim Fox Batman will have a sidekick. And she has a bow staff.
Man, that looks cool, man. Hey, change is good. You know, how many times we going to see a Batman and Robin story? The same old story. How many times can you do that? Put some more people in the suit. Let's have some fun with it. Don't get outrageous. The writer might be dope. You know, try it out for a chance. Could be something that's cooler Elseworld thing.
Well, we'll see. I imagine the first appearance of Tim Fox is going to end up being in demand now. That's what it always seems to happen. I think I saw it somewhere. Where was it? Was it Batman like 330 something? Where was it? Batman 313. That was the first appearance of Tim Fox. So if you're looking for the first appearance of him, it's going to be a hot comic. Now that it's been confirmed that Tim Fox is going to be the next Batman. And the identity possibly of the sister the identity of the sister's name is Tiffany. So that could be the identity of the sidekick there as well. I don't know. You're going to be picking up these Batman. You say you're a huge Batman fan. Are you reading the next Batman?
I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to give it a try. If I hate it, it's going in the trash.
If you hate it, you got to come here on the channel and talk about it.
If I hate it, I'm going to talk about it. If I like it,
you like it, come here and talk about it.
If I like it, I'm going to curl up in a little ball and just hug it and just cuddle with my great Batman comic book.
Are you going to look at it like Batman was looking at Superman's junk on your wall?
Hey, man, don't talk about that stuff. I got to take that down since you gave me a bad image. You gave me a very bad image of that.
He's directly at eye level with Superman's trunks, and he's like eyeballing it.
Sir, don't disrespect the great Jim Lee. It's just an angle. It's just a certain angle the way he draws.
There's that one picture of Elian Gonzalez where it looks like someone might be pointing a gun at him. Obviously, if you knew guns, it's pointed away from him. But, from a certain point of view, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, it does look crazy.
Mm-hmm. So we do have some more Batman news. Do you want to talk about this one anymore? This is the breaking news. We finally have the identity. Tim Fox is the next Batman in Future State.
Tim Fox, sign me up. Luke Fox, I want to see them going at it at the bad boys, the bad guys, those two, like a Batman Robin thing. I think it would look cool. Luke Fox, what is his official name, though? It's not Batman, it's Batman Inc.
Batwing.
Oh, Batwing. That's right. Where did I get Batman Inc. from?
There was a Batman Incorporated. I think that was Grant Morrison, where there was like Batman like kind of all over the world.
Okay, I got you.
But I don't know if they're going to be bringing that back. But there is more Batman news, specifically in the Bat family. If you're a fan of the Dick Grayson-Barbara Gordon relationship, in this week's Dark Knight's Death Metal anthology book, Last Tales of the DC Universe, I think is what it's called, there's a story from Cecil Castellucci, who absolutely destroyed and obliterated Batgirl in issue number 50, the final issue of that series, with the wonderful Mirka Andolfo. She's using a bit of a different art style here, but it still looks very good. And at the end of it, Batman is talking to Nightwing. He's talking to Batgirl. They decide that they're going to get married. Batman marries them on the spot, and they are not going to live happily ever after, because the next day they are going to fight the big battle against the Batman Who Laughs. So likely they're not going to make it back, but they did finally get married. How do you think? How are you feeling about that one, Fatal Shade?
I don't care about that. I mean, they've been dating off and on for a while, but I don't care about that. You know me, when it comes to comic books, I want to see brutal murder. I want to see violence. But somebody told me you was Dick's biggest fan.
I'm an enormous fan of Dick. He's my second favorite hero. His biggest fan is probably Josh, the comic scholar, who does show up here on the channel from time to time.
And people in the comments, he didn't even realize I set him up for a joke.
I completely realized it, but I am secure enough with my own masculinity that it doesn't bother me. I can say I love Dick when I'm talking about Dick. Doesn't even faze me, sir.
No, but looking at this comic book, I get that animated feel. A lot of anime is getting incorporated into American comics. This art looks cool. Dick and Batgirl getting together. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But let's get to the violence. Let's get to the fight.
Hey, the violence is coming the next day because they're fighting the Batman Who Laughs and his enormous army of evil Batman and other characters in the dark multiverse. Man, what happens if Bats go down? Do you think Dick Grayson's going to lose his mind and start annihilating evil Batman?
Oh heck yeah! That's his dad. You know.
Well, I'm talking about if they kill his his wife. He's a married man now.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
What do you think about Batman marrying him on the spot? Do you think that he's an ordained minister?
I don't know. Batman can do anything, man. He can fight dark.
He probably took a class or something, right?
Yeah, you know Batman. He's
always prepared.
He's well skilled in everything, man. He can do it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there you go. Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon finally tied the knot. Now they're both likely to die the next day because this is basically at the end of the universe as they're going to go face the ultimate evil. Now, will this all be wiped out and be made for naught? I imagine as they're untying the knot as far as the DC continuity goes. But fans of the couple, they finally got married. It's like Dawson and no, it was Pacey and Joey that finally got together in Dawson's Creek.
So
now
what would you call that couple? Night Girl or
what?
Batwing? No, you know how they always
Dick Bat.
There you go, Dick Bad.
All right, so we got some more information coming out. I believe it's Detective Comics 1032 this week. Not too long ago, Batman and Robin, Damian Wayne Robin, had a go at it. They had a big fight because Batman finally took Damian Wayne to task for having an illegal prison where he was holding villains, without trial and stuff like this. And at the end of it, Damian Wayne rips the Robin sigil off, throws it on the ground, and hits the road and decides that he's no longer Robin. And then we had, who was that? Tim Drake became Red Robin again, and they started fixing all the characters. Now we finally have Damian Wayne returning, and he's fighting his father in Detective Comics, and he has a decidedly new look now. No longer ablaze in red and yellow and green. He has essentially kind of the same costume, but it's like a muted gray and black look version of it. Obviously, he still has the same hood. He's still got the little button up like tunic kind of top that he's had as Robin, but he's certainly a different look for the character. Now at the end of this, they do have another go at it, and they're fighting. At the end, they decide that they're going to get together and go fight Hush. What do you think about the new look of Robin, Damian Wayne?
Oh man, I really enjoyed Damian. Damian is pretty much the coolest Robin out there. A lot of people don't like his attitude. I like his attitude. He's a stubborn young boy that thinks he knows everything. I like characters like that. But I will say something about this panel, this whatever this is. The art is cool, but it's all over the place. What the freak is going on?
Well, this isn't one panel. This is 3 pages. I put them together.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, what?
This is Brad Walker, who's been knocking it out of the park, kicking ass and taking names on Detective Comics. I believe not next week, but the week after, Detective Comics 1033 is his final issue, along with Peter J. Tomasi, which I think is a travesty. But he absolutely destroys it on Detective Comics, and hopefully they'll be able to return the series soon enough.
I'm gonna pick this up though, because I like when they evolve the character, like if change their suits up, change their personality up when they fight against each other, because that will really happen in real life. People will you wouldn't want to wear the same shirt every day. Well, wish you probably would, but you wear different.
I was in the military for 20 years. Wearing the same shirt every day was pretty normal for me.
Yeah, but look, if you fighting crime, you want to switch it up sometime,
I was fighting war and crime and all that stuff.
Okay, so you mean to tell me
I was working at a Red Lobster?
You mean to tell me, Wes, you will go out and fight crime in a bright green, bright red, bright yellow suit instead of this suit right here that he has on? It's more logical. It's more logical. No, this is real life. Comic books are real. Okay.
All right. Well, I'd rather have the Robin suit on. It's got a legendary, that goes back generations.
You probably the person that will wear the underwear with the tights. So I can
Yeah, I
understand.
absolutely would. I love Superman. The real Superman, not the crap one in Spider-Verse. But I do want to say, I think Damian Wayne, while I like the character, is a bit of a sniveling kind of jerk off. So I can see how you could relate to him as like a self-insert character.
True that. Touche.
So this is, you're wondering why are they going to find Hush, and Hush is taking things to a new level. Obviously, he's been introduced, and I gotta say, Brad Walker's Hush looks like $1 million. Just looks so good, and so he's got the entire like Bat family strapped to gurneys, and he's using like a local antiseptic or whatever. He's like paralyzing their vocal cords, and then he's gonna harvest them for their organs and sell them on like the black market.
I love Hush.
Devious and just diabolical plan.
Heck yeah, I've always loved Hush, man. I love how he get into in the mind of every character. He kind of like the Riddler, but more sinister and less jokey. I love everything about Hush.
Well, you should be reading Detective Comics. There's only a few issues of this. Obviously, the next issue is the final one before it resets with Mariko Tamaki as the writer.
Okay, I'm gonna read it.
Absolutely. So
the art
there
looks
you
great.
go. Our art's fucking dope, man. They're really screwing over Brad Walker and Peter J. Tomasi. Don't get me started. I already made a video on that. But that is today's Batman news, folks. The next Batman identity has been revealed. Tim Fox is taking up the cowl to fight the magistrate in Gotham in the year 2025 in Future State. Bruce Wayne is thought to be dead. He's actually on the run. We will see him in Dark Detective. Nightwing and Batgirl finally got married in the last tales of the DC universe within the Dark Knight's Death Metal event. It's an anthology book that came out this week from Cecil Castellucci. Probably the best thing she's ever done in her career. Damian Wayne has a new costume. Gone are the wonderful Robin colors. He's got the same kind of look and feel, but it's an absolutely different palette to it. It's much more mundane and boring. It's gray and black. Fatal J thinks it's dope, but I prefer to see him as Robin, but he probably needs to rehab his character first. And also, Hush is doing some crazy stuff in Detective Comics. He's paralyzing the Bat family. He's trying to harvest their organs. Disgusting. Fatal J, do you have anything else to say before we wrap this bad boy up?
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I say goodbye to you guys, I die a little bit in the inside.
Well, you don't need to say goodbye to Fatal J. He has his own YouTube channel with wonderful content. He likes the Snyder DCEU, but I don't hold that against him. We're still friends, and there is a link in the video description if you would like to go visit his channel and subscribe. I highly recommend.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I would appreciate it very much. It helps us attract more views for the channel. Subscribe for future commentary, comic book news, and reviews. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. If you want to talk comics, movies, and much, much more, you can follow me on Twitter at Wes_from_TC. With that, Salamat Po, and I'm out.